They come by boat, they come by car. Some people take the cheap route in. That's across the bridge to the stadium.
Yes, we're sailgating. Fire this baby up. We're headed to Husky Stadium.
Or as the great Keith Jackson would often say, the grandest view in all of sports.
Here amid college football's most beautiful backdrop.
In a place they call the greatest setting in college football. We're in Husky Stadium.
This is going to be a very, very difficult place to play.
Phil, as you know, Husky Stadium is one of the more rowdy in all of college football across the country.
I do have the decibel meter going, guys. It has peaked out at about 98 decibels. Just to let you know, a jackhammer's about 115, a jet engine 140, so it is deafening.
Young, again, it's time to read the meter. Now take a look here. Forget about jet engines. We're getting up close to 120 decibels. That's in the danger of impairment area.
This place would be noisy. It's going to be rough on him.
Playing in Husky Stadium is always a difficult task, I think, particularly when they're going to have a sellout crowd.
When Husky Stadium is sold out and 70,000 people are as rowdy as they could possibly be, Washington has such an advantage. It's like they start the game with 6 points already on the
The
board.
crowd noise, obviously a huge factor on that critical fourth down play.
It is loud.
They love their dogs here in Husky Land.
You can feel it in the press box when everybody starts rocking.
So from the shores of Lake Washington with the Cascade Mountains and Mount Rainier in the distance, 70,000, 83 capacity. This place is rocking.
Where the crowd becomes a factor.
Well, I think he's saying blue, and another guy says I think he's saying red, so they are having problems.
And now Maravich is bothered by the crowd.
Is it ever loud here at Husky Stadium?
The Washington players were saying, whose house? Dog house.
The dogs are barking.
We got here yesterday morning and all day yesterday, no matter where you went here in the Emerald City, on the tip of everyone's tongue, Husky football.
This has been a year like no other. Made plans to execute in the midst of a global pandemic. While the world stopped, we kept moving. We put in the work when no one was looking. Early mornings and late nights are our norm. It's gonna look a little different this year, but a little adversity is not something we're afraid of. Trojan Nation, are you ready? Because man, it sure does feel good to be back.
B.J. Smith, he disappears to the 30. So quick strike into the end zone. Touchdown! Yes, touchdown! 35 yards. Pick it up and go the other way. Touchdown! Here come your
All right, it is time for number 8 Washington to host number 19 Troy. Enjoy the game.
Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Detroit Trojans, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Washington Huskies offense will start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, field. When you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the...
Snags it down the right side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
How about an RD? What a start. You want to come out and say, I'm going to be aggressive. We're going to take shots. We're going to make big plays. Look no further than the first play of the game. What a start.
The Huskies want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's Rogers. Got his man down the middle.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll set up to throw. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Huskies!
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So Troy's offense will go to work for the first time. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver wall.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be good. Then you better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. On the return, it's Jackson. Oh, big shoot to get past. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man, it's Rogers. He finds his man. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
That kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50+, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. They really need to get going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use it.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense understanding where they are in the field? They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Running it back, it's Reynolds. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back to football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensively. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You've got to take advantage.
To the air, it's Rogers. It's complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. He's going to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Discards a man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They're going to throw it again. Release to the back. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. After a big up high, they'll mark it at the 8. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you've got that great chemistry with. You know,
and he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Husky. Well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
Wait, fine. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And finished it. won't stop you until the band starts playing. Looking for blockers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. It'll be a draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Nice defensive way to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. And you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The short hand, it's Hunter. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He makes the connection. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Rogers. Got his man downfield. Touchdown! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on a deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. blushing, I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you could...
Picked off! And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the ball comes out close to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky! And the pummeling has started.
And that's not how you draw it up, but how about the offense and the awareness? You see the ball out, forget jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take it to the house. The OC, great call on that one, buddy, because it worked to perfection.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Huskies! And the punishment has been extended.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Ross. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up a 6. In just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Crowder. He's got him in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little further. Third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Boston. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense is, and he's running in the open. The tap. Touchdown, Husky. And the stomping has commenced.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ross. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They try to pop a run on the draw. Across the 25, he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Ross. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to...
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. They got to protect the quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's another safety. They get their third one of this game. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. On the move, it's Reynolds. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got
a lot of running room. 10. Touchdown, Washington. And the beatdown has ensued. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So guys, Guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into the rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo.
Ready to fire from the pistol. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. The Trojans decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Bringing it back, it's Boston. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at her. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got room at the 35. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Husky. And the route is on.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically downfield.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On the run, it's Coleman. Can't get him to the ground. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. And the Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense is putting together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's going to do it. And Washington, for a single team, they set a record. 72 points. That's the most any team has scored in a tournament game up to this point. It was 60 with Ole Miss, but Washington beats it by 12. Can anyone beat it? Keep watching tournaments to find out. But that's going to do it for this game. Hope to see you guys in the next game. Goodbye.